Satanic, demonic love spell freestyle. I see a red door and I want to paint it black. I'm one of the things that goes bump in the night. I'm a born Satanist. I'm a happy little blob of custard, and you can't nail me to any wall. In fact, I pull those nails out and aim them at you. Tell me how negative I am. Tell me how I'm filled with hate. You're not just stupid, you're wrong. Dracula loved his brides. Dr. Frankenstein loved his monster. My satanic love burns fiercely, is perfect and uncompromising, rhyming, never ending. Here I am. If the devil were to describe how I am feeling, he would say hopelessly in love, and then I would laugh and in his face and say I could fall out of it anytime I wanted to. But we both know I was lying full limp myself. My thoughts and lying much like the love I've fallen in is sinful behavior. Love is pure, supposedly created by God to lead to marriage, a sacrament, a holy bond, one step closer to heaven, one step closer to being in the Lord's love and arms. But there are some loves that I believe were created by the devil. Sinful love, fires burning, burning lust, burning pain, painful love, violent love, never leave my side love. And God's all holy union can't compete with this. This is the melting hearts of teenage lovers, a pulsating beat, a crawling skin, longing stares of piercing eyes, smirking mouth, lips of satin, fingers of velvet, holding hands, holding hearts, holding life so tightly as if to say, you're all I need. The devil's love, Satan's answer to a sacrament. So I say to this devil, you have gotten hold of me yet. But he knows the truth, for he is the one who put that boy on this earth, not the Lord God, no holy scripture. The devil himself placed him here, and all his sly ego, the devil himself placed me here to match myself and my venom, my mystery, my love, and its curiosity to fulfill. Explosions set off the violence, angry, earth-shaking, hell-raising Satan's love, the devil's own sacrament, teenage hearts bonded by iron chains sewn together and dragged around the look, just as worn and ratty as the bodies in which they throb and tremble, the bodies in which they scream for each other. Well, no, 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 no. Satan, you tear-filled jamboree, I can't help but see you everywhere. Every movie is a movie about Satan, even the one where a blind man in overalls sees the world through his only unbroken banjo string. Satan sits on a throne of film canisters and cries. The sun has a particular way of cutting through the blinds and lighting up the cat's pine. That sunlight is all Satan, and so I must make peace with two hells cooking me, at once the hell below me and the one above, the ball of light in its army of swirling moons. Now I hate birds, I got dizzy at breakfast when I fought too hard about the defiance of my stovetop, how the tiny buds of flame flicker like spurts of lust, a dance that pleases Satan, my wife. I love her to death, and that's just what Satan wants. And so I am beginning to deprive her of even common courtesy. A little girl with bottle rotted teeth who lived just up the street from the Dollar General got her head chewed up by a big old chow. Its gray tongue, a half-pound steak of evil. There used to be a fawn the next town over that would hop up to the barbed wire fence and suck on your pinky. And Satan must love animals too. Years ago, a grip of people let my uncle's church. When a black man and white woman decided they wanted to get married, their neighbors were convinced gotta end that. So I suppose their new home was seeped through with Satan. Just take a crowbar to the wall, and you let him into your lungs like wiry threads of bestos. In fact, I dare you to do it unless you're too Satan. That is, dark, deep eyes of intense passion awaits my glance. Cold hands of tender touch, draped curtains of silk, dance moon of the night for thee. New beneath the night sky, enchanted with the arms we laver like a legend of fear and war. Now you are my dragon and shall we fly forth as one, endure to all walk with thee, together in our loneliness, and comfort shall not fall when our blood flows in sync. Satanic romance drama, and yet next to evil, our charge will reign and hold the stone. Well, there if I go, haven't you heard? The bird is the word. Oh, no. As I think of you, my angel in the darkness, I realize that the angel and demon meant for us to be together. It took us a little to find each other, and before we met, our loves always seemed to lack something. But the day we met, you colored my soul, and shortly afterwards, my heart. Where do we go from here? Only one place, my angel of the darkness. I love you, and I cannot wait for the day that we exchange our promises, as we have already exchanged our hearts, our love, our lives. Angel of my nights, I love you. We are inspiration. We are souls. We fill each other's life with joy, with each other. Oh, here we are whole. We are whole. Our dreams never could have foreseen this coming. We are kindred spirit with each other to thank for each passing day filled with love and joy. For we make everything complete in every way. Our thoughtful gazes and thoughtful thoughts on love and happiness fills the air. Our sweet kiss fills the room, and our loving embrace fills the air. All things we do makes us one heart, one inside and out is one heart. To the unknown we are bound by nothing falling from the sky, but us falling into each other's arms, both lost but yet found. Our love for each other is in one heart. We are each other's eyes, each other's heart, each other's love, each other's voice, each other's soulmate, each other's sunshine, each other's everything, each other's destiny, each other's kindred spirit, each other's friend. We are each other's heart from here until forever. We are one heart, just you and me is one heart. We make the world turns their heads. We love each other very much and always will, because we are one heart. When you hurt, I hurt. When you cry, I cry. When you laugh, I laugh. When you smile, I smile. When we are together, we are one heart. We are one heart. In life, there are always two very special people. She gives him love that he takes and embraces in his heart. He take that love and give it back twice as much. Then she return the love back. She has received twice as much as before. This goes on forever and always, because it is one love. She is my pen, and that I spit, that I write these very poems. She opens my heart like a lid of a pen. Her red blood is the ink on the paper. From the red blood pours her love. The poet began to write her the love he has been given by her heart. There is something so bright about her that show him true love. This is the reason why he writes the most beautiful poems just for her. Sunset aura does it all. That is the greatest gift she knows, and she does not know it. It makes him feel alive. It makes him one soul, one heart, one spirit, one love from above. Turtle dove, love from above. Well, no. Right, go, dripped with heavy chains, all covered with fear. My worn down feet burned down to the bone, bloodied and torn. My ears can barely hear. Demons left me in the darkness all alone. Fiery breaths, flames rise in deep hell. Burning air melts my frozen heart. Ice forever melted. My heart fell. Demons always clawed our hearts apart. A corpse with burned flesh, all covered with blood. Carry me throughout the dark night. Satan stands before me, a deadly love beyond. Darkness flames burn to keep light. Never forgotten, my heart dangles. Satan's love for his darling black angel. Well, no. Right, go. No. The echoes in my head won't stop speaking again. The echoes in my head will never stop speaking again. It's been a week since I haven't heard from you. I wonder if you'll ever strike back at me with your woo. You've been creeping on me on my sleep. It makes me wonder if the feelings you had toward me are deep. You, the devil who's pulling my mind and soul, making me feel weak, but my heart you stole. No longer trying to study this mental test. The power you have taken over me is by Westlake. This line says, I was your cure. You were my disease. I was saving you, and you were killing me. My actions are devilish as hell, just like you made me not to wail. Hope you look past it and pick me up if I were to fail. The devil is the love. This is the devil's love from above. Turtle dove. You can say I like this tribulation, getting used to the disease that is no longer a damnation. My king, I salute you, only because you made me your queen, and we became royalty. We control each other's mentality, and we take over our hearts by having more energy. Well, no. Right, go. Inside of my head, the echoes again. The demonic echoes in my head keep speaking again. Well, sovereign am by God's decree of hell or all eternity, where joy and peace are never known, nor light of day is never ever thrown. My kingdom burneth with the fire will flame and burn when time is done, when chaos and confusion reign. Extinguish our stars and sun, their demons rage and strife and woe, and frail like swine in my domain, where invocations, pleas, and prayers to God for succor rise in vain. So how they grape within the throes and gnash their teeth like dogs that bite, then weep like orphans at the fire when downs on them there is no flight. Weep ye cursed, weep and groan. Thy sins, seas of tears cannot atone. Plead till the years are sepultured, and hell a mercy have no throne. Heartless am I, my spirit knows no justice, mercy, feeling none. Hatred and envy and dire revenge have come to me, my spirit one. I laugh at misery, woe, and pain of those my captives held in chain. When the sun and studded stars have left their sockets waned, and pale still captives will they ever remain in Lucifer's charnel travail. Lucifer is called the roaring lion, seeking whom he may devour. Presence of overpowering bold as the blast, who's never known to shrink or cower. Cursed by him, dropped from the throne, where naught but love and peace art known. Because rebellion seized my heart and made me thrust at him my dart. Thou hast rebelled, proud Lucifer. Depart with those thy favorite hosts from thy imperial sacred place. Go down in shame, ruin, and disgrace. Away goes today. No. Well, no. Okay, go. I am locked in a little cedar box with a picture of shepherds pasted onto the central panel between carvings. The box stands on curved legs. It has a gold heart-shaped lock with no key, and I am trying to write my way out of the closed box, redolent of cedar. Satan comes to me in the locked box and says, I'll get you out. Say my father is a shit. I say my father is a shit, and Satan laughs and says, it's open, and say, your mother is a pimp. My mother is a pimp. Something opens and breaks when I say that. My spine uncurls in the cedar box, like the pink back of the ballerina pin, with a ruby eye resting beside me on a satin in the cedar box. Say shit, say death, say fuck the father. And Satan says down my ear, the pain of the locked past buzzes in a child's box on her baru under a terrible round pound eye etched around with roses where self-loathing gazed at sorrow. Shit, death, fuck the father. Something opens. Satan says, don't you feel a lot better? Light seems to break on the delicate Edelweiss pen carved in two colors of wood. I loved him too. I say to Satan dark in a locked box, I love them, but I'm trying to say what happened to us in the lost past. Of course, he says, and smiles, of course. Now say, torture. I see through blackness soaked in cedar, the edge of a large hinge open, save a father's cock, a mother's comp, says Satan, I'll get you out. The angle of the hinge widens until I see the outlines of the time before I was when they were locked in the bed. When I say the magic words cock, comp, Saintly softly says, come out. But the air around the opening is heavy and thick and as hot smoke. Come in, he says, and I feel his voice breathing from the opening. The exit through Satan's mouth. Come in my mouth, he says. You're there already. And the huge hinge begins to close. Oh no, I love them too. I brace my body tight in the cedar house. Satan sucks himself out the keyhole. I'm left locked in the box. He seals the heart-shaped lock with the wax of his tongue. It's your coffin now, Satan says. Yet I hardly hear. I am warm and my cold. I'm warm and my cold. My hands have the dancer's ruby eye of fire, but suddenly I discovered knowledge of love from above. Satanic, demonic, a love from above. A demonic, satanic love spell. Freestyle. Above.